The New York area is never short on basketball talent, and this year's crop is particularly impressive. We're going to begin today's show with a point guard who's making his case as the best in the 2024 class. And that's this week's 5-Star Feature. His name is Boogie Fland Jr., but everyone calls him Boogie. The nickname may fit with his fast-paced play style, but its origin actually has nothing to do with basketball.
My mom called me Boogie because at the cookouts, I was always like the life of the party. I always danced whenever music came on.
It was always because he was dancing since he was like 3 years old. Not even like 1 year old. He just always was boogie, boogie, boogie.
He was always dancing and boogieing to any type of music, even when there was no music on.
And I would be like, you always boogieing. Let's go boogie, let's go boogie. And then guess what? That was his name. So I just started calling him Boogie.
His dance moves, though, aren't why he's becoming more and more well-known. It's his outstanding play on the basketball court. The 5-star prospect attends Archbishop Stepinac, a private school located just north of New York City in White Plains, New York.
We have a high-level academic program here mixed in with national-level athletics and top-of-the-line arts programs. So it's a well-rounded school. About 800 boys attend here, over 10,000 alumni, and a strong sense of community and family beliefs that make this place what it is.
The Crusaders gym is lined with jerseys of several college and professional players that have contributed to the program's impressive history.
Yeah, dating back to the 1950s up until now, there's been a lot of success here. A lot of championships, a lot of high-level Division I, Division II, Division III players. There's been a lot of success at all different levels here. So, my job and the staff's job is to continue the foundation that was built, 40, 50, 60 years ago.
I loved this school since I was little. I mean, you could see it, all this history, I didn't know where I was going to go to high school, but I came to this camp, like my coach brought me to this camp at Stepinac, and it was just mind-blowing. Ever since that camp, I always wanted to go here. Just everybody from the coaching staff to the people I was meeting at the camp, it was just it was nice.
Early on, he had to come to our summer camps. Yeah, I thought his overall skill set at such a young age, right, his ability to score the ball, be a leader at that young age. Obviously, he was very talented and very skilled, but his long arms and his ability to really, really shoot the ball was something that he had when we first met.
Boogie has helped keep up the tradition of winning for Archbishop Stepinac. Last year, the Crusaders won both a city and state championship. In that season, he averaged 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 2 steals per game during a first-team All-State selection. He's ranked among the top 20 players overall in the 2024 class.
Obviously, his skill set continues to improve, right? I think, the big thing now is they talk about scoring at every level, at the rim, mid-range from 3. He's been able to do that efficiently. His ability to make plays for others. I don't think he gets enough credit for how well he defends and well he rebounds the ball, but I think the biggest jump he's made from freshman to sophomore year and even sophomore year to junior year is his leadership.
I bring that energy, that joy, I felt like coming into high school, I had all the skills and stuff like that, but I feel like when you're really in it and when you're getting that high school type of set, it's you develop these other skills aside from your skills, if that makes sense. So, for example, leadership, that was one thing I had to, pay attention to.
I think he's a great teammate. At times he's too unselfish, where we, need him to not be. And I think that's one part of his game he continues to develop on knowing when to take over a game and when not. But arguably, top 5, top 6 player in the country.
These days, successful players like Boogie get more than just trophies and high rankings. They get a lot of attention from media and fans, but that can be a good thing with name, image, and likeness opportunities. Boogie was one of the first high school athletes in New York to take advantage of the chance to profit off of NIL.
It's just something we just started, just market him, to put him out there, because he started getting a lot of attention. We created a hat, a brand called B1 Family.
I just try to look at it as getting a reward for what you're doing. All the hard work is paying off, and that's basically showing that it is paying off. You get NIL, you get this, you get that. It just comes with who you are now. Being a 5-star and rank this and rank that. NIL is just tied into it.
NIL isn't all business for Boogie, though. He has fun with it.
I love TikTok.
He's still Boogie. He still boogies. He loves TikToks now. That's all he do.
Boogie still boogies. That's kind of how you broadcast yourself, your personality, through TikTok and through other stuff, through other social media platforms. But TikTok's kind of the main one that I want to say brands kind of look at.
Boogie's brand is only going to grow over the next few years. He's committed to play for one of the biggest fan bases in college hoops, the Kentucky Wildcats. And it might not be too long before he becomes the next Crusader to reach the NBA.
The reason we've been successful here is sometimes you have to have those hard conversations. And I think the message to Boogie from myself and from some other people in his circle has been, look, you got a chance, but you got to work extremely hard to get there, and you got to be able to block the noise out. But would I be surprised? No. And then hopefully can keep adding to those number of guys that we've been able to coach here to have success.
My dream is to be just make it to the NBA. Now my dream is to make second contract. It's even harder to stay in the NBA as it is to make it. And that's, I feel like, a big thing that you need to have in your mind.
He has everything he can control, and if he keeps his mind right and he keeps his drive right, and we talk about being a New York City tough guy and having that dog in you on the court, being able to be respectful off the court, you can have success.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.